It is that time of year again, everyone. It is CES Unveiled. I am here on the floor. I'm going to walk you through the best stuff that I find here, starting out with Unveiled. And I'm going to show you specifically the things that are like going to ship that you're going to be able to buy. So let's go ahead and get into it. Starting off with the return of Pebble. Pebble was like just a cult favorite for the longest time, and now Pebble is back. There's the Pebble Time 2, the Pebble Round, which is new, and then the Pebble Index 1. This one I am really excited about. It's basically kind of like a little recorder on your finger on a ring that'll last you like 2 years on a single charge. I got to see this entire lineup. There's like thousands of watch faces. The color screens look nice, and I get to see the color finishes on the rings, which again look really sharp. This is great as an alternative to Apple Watch. I mean, even battery life is going to be great. We're looking at 2 to 4 weeks depending on the model that you have, which is great. And they still have many of the features that Apple Watch has. There's like heart rate tracking on the Pebble 2 here. And you're also going to have extra features like, step tracking, all of that, but they're very customizable, open source. They look great. It's a great alternative to the Apple Watch. I'm so excited that they're back. Then Withings has its new Body Scan 2. This is the latest smart scale from the company, but they say it's much more than a scale now. It actually tracks over like 60 biomarkers every time that you stand on it and complete a scan. A scan will take about 90 seconds when you step on it. It'll do everything from your weight to your BMI to checking your how much muscle you have, all of that. But now it does so much more. All this data is then tracked over in the Withings app, and much of this data can be tracked in the Health app, which is perfect timing as Apple prepares to launch some sort of rumored new health service feature. So I'm really excited for something like this to be launching. They're bringing a bunch of new metrics here, including like metabolic information. It can tell you hypertension alerts, which is something Apple is similarly doing on Apple Watch. So it's really cool to see those alerts coming to another device, especially if you do not have an Apple Watch. There's blood oxygen monitoring as well. They look great still, tempered glass with this retractable stand and that full color display. Xthings is really going in with Matter on their new lineup of security devices. Specifically, we have 3 different locks that we were looking at that all had Matter supports. And then there's also a new camera that is going to be one of the very first to support Matter. As far as the locks go, the first one is the Bolt Mission, which was actually announced at CES 2025, but is now preparing to ship. Then we have the Bolt Sense, which has a palm scanner built into it. And then there's the Latch 7 Pro, again, Matter enabled, but designed for latch style doors. That could be offices, garage, sheds, indoor, outdoor, anything like that. Both of those are Matter, and they are Aliro ready, which is the Matter open standard for like contactless entry. Then we have the camera itself. This is one of the very first cameras to be announced, and it even works with PoE if you want to go that route. Hyper has a new external storage solution. They are utilizing USB 4 instead of Thunderbolt here and has 80 gigabits per second of throughput for the storage that you put inside. What is great about this, not only does it look very handsome, but it is super modular. Like this will work with many types of NVMe media that are out there, basically PCIe expansion cards. So you can slide these in here and you're good to go. So add storage to whatever device, whether it's your iPhone, your iPad, your Mac, your PC. You don't need a tool to open this thing up. It just pops right open. You can insert your card. It supports all different sizes of NVMe media, and you are good to go. It's that simple. It also has 2 USB ports. So if you have something that requires more power, like a really high-end NVMe drive, you can still connect to an external power source and then to your host machine and still use this. It has an aluminum enclosure, no tools needed to open it up, and there is a rubber silicone cover that you can put on as well for some added protection. Lutron is expanding its Caseta lineup of shades. Here at CES, they are highlighting their new wooden smart blinds. These are like your slat shades that are made out of wood. And honestly, price point is very good, like $429, and it'll work for basically anything up to a certain size, and anything above that will be a little bit extra, but I really think price point is very solid here. These are really neat too because they can actually follow the sun. You put in their orientation where they are fading, like their cardinal direction, and they will automatically adjust as the sun moves throughout the day. Comes in two different finishes. There's that walnut stain there on the left and a painted white color there on the right, but it is the same wood on the inside. They can also work with the Pico remote from Lutron, so you can use that to open and close them, adjust the tilt and everything on them, but they work with Apple Home too, so you can include them in any of your smart home scenes, use Siri to open and close them, all of that. I just think these look great. They run off a battery, so you don't have to wire them in. Just a really nice aftermarket solution for you to do yourself. Roborock has some new vacuum cleaners here at CES 2026. There's the new Q Revo there on the left, but I'm really excited about the Ceros 20 here on the right. This is the latest version of their flagship robots. It comes in two different versions. There's one with a spinning mop and then one with the sonic mop. Sonic mop has additional vibration, so it vibrates faster and stronger than it did in the past, and that actual pad can jut out to the side to clean up right up against the wall, similar to the spinning brush that they had before. The Rock Dock here, which not only has a new look of that two-tone silver, white plastic on the side and silver on the front, has higher temperature water on the inside for cleaning the actual robots when it comes back. But I think these look very nice. The Sonic version here has the retractable navigation system on the top, and the spinning version has their like Starsight next generation laser-based RGB camera navigation system. So there's a few different options there, but they look very cool. Then we went over to SwitchBot. SwitchBot has a new series of locks coming out. There are two different models. So the first version here has facial recognition. Basically uses similar to Face ID. It'll paint your face with 20,000 little infrared dots compared to its on-device model and will authenticate you to let you in. But then the Pro version will go ahead and add on palm scan reading, so palm vein scans. So you have multiple options for entry here. It does work with Apple Home, so no issues there. But the biggest thing is like, how do you want to enter your door? Do you want to have your face scanned, your palm scan, ultra wideband to automatically unlock? Let me know what your favorite way is down below in the comments. Govee here has a few new products to check out. Of course, they upgraded some lighting things. They're known for their lighting. But of all the stuff that they announced this year, the thing I was most excited for is their new ice maker. So it is their Nugget Ice Maker Pro, and they fixed a lot of the common problems with ice makers that are out there. So first is a larger capacity, both for where the ice goes as well as the water reservoir. It's a much larger tank. Additionally, it's not so loud. They managed to kind of really make it quiet when the ice tumbles down, so that is good. You still have a magnetic ice scoop there on the side, and I love this little effect. When you open the door on this thing, the actual white light kind of just like comes up so you can see inside, scoop your ice out, and then close it. Has a really nice touch screen there on the front, so you can change the settings, control all of that. The only downside for me here is that it doesn't have Matter integration. The old version did, but this one doesn't. The good news is it's at least a Nugget ice maker. Like, it actually has like the extruded, chewable Sonic style ice, and I think people are going to love that. That is what people are looking for. It's an overall great machine. Maybe they'll add Matter later. For lighting products, there's a new floor lamp 2, or floor lamp 3. The big change on this model is far better color representation. You can see the colors are super vivid. In person, I was shocked at how bright and colorful this was. They say if you're looking for like a really, really specific pink or purple or whatever it happens to be, you can really dial that in with these, and I believe it. They're also using their new Lumi Blend Plus technology for gradients throughout all these new lighting systems, including the 2 different ceiling lights. Lastly, I had to go to Belkin, which has new customizable screen protectors. So this technology has been around, but it is new to Belkin. Now, basically, you can go onto the website and you design your screen protector, whatever it happens to be, whether it's just text, a logo, like emoji or something, or you can even choose a bunch of sports teams because they have licenses for those. They will then use a laser to etch onto that screen protector, and it'll show whatever you decided to choose when your phone is off, and then when you turn your phone back on, it goes away. So here we have like the Raiders logo, phone is off, but I wake it up, it's gone. You don't see it anymore. So it's really cool. This is the privacy version, but they have a regular version as well. It's really neat if you want to make a customizable screen protector. Moving on to power solutions, I love this. This is their new battery pack that has Qi 2.2 25 watts of wireless charging, 10,000 milliamp hour battery. It has a built-in kickstand there on the back and a little LCD on the side to let you know the battery percentage. But what makes it really unique is it has a secondary magnet ring on the back for connecting additional devices. So if you have like a magnetic wallet or pop socket, you can pop those off, put this battery on, and then put those back on to the back of the battery pack. Lastly, from Belkin is this. This is their new travel charger, and I love it. So again, Qi 2.2, 25 watts of wireless power, the fastest you can do on an iPhone. But this is a 2-in-1. So you have your magnetic puck on top for your iPhone, which extends up into the air, works great in standby mode. Then you have a fast charge Apple Watch puck in the back that you can also use. It comes in like this slate and sand colors, like these earth tones, looks really nice. AirPods already charge on other surfaces, like if you have the wireless charging ones. So if you want to put them on like the Apple Watch puck or the MagSafe puck, that works just fine. So I don't need that third device here. These are perfect. So that is it. That is my favorite stuff that I saw here at Unveiled, but there is so much more. CES is just getting started. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video.